Hello everyone. Happy October 1st. Fucking sweater weather is in full swing. The North Shore, Massachusetts. It's like the most beautiful place in the fucking world right now. It's gorgeous. How are you doing today? It's a little topsy-turvy out there. I know. But we're here and we're sovereign and we're in charge of our thoughts, words, and actions. So it's super exciting. So everybody, we're going to go over the month of October today. That's my intention because there's so many retrograde planets that are going to be going direct in October. And there's so much happening astrologically. I kind of want to shift the focus from that and go into how can we be prepared? How can we trust our intuition? So I kind of want to just look at the leadership aspects of these things, the creative aspects, or all the different aspects of what the month could bring. Because I think what we really want to look at is, if we're preparing for a month that could be effervescent, that's the word I've been using, and we're getting ready, and we don't want to be waking up every day and be like, what's it going to be? What's the thing? What's going to happen? Is this going to be, oh, it's the retrogrades. Oh my goodness, it's this. How can we kind of know what's going on, but use that in a real way and move on with our lives? And maybe even though it's retrograde, can we become a better person inside at the same time? Can we clean up our internal stuff? Can we do a fall cleaning of our insides, or a spring cleaning, depending on where you are in the world? But what was the notes that I wrote? How can I take a step back and watch the thoughts that the avatar have like I'm on safari? So instead of looking around the corner and being like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? How can it be all right, so something happens. There's a crack in your reality. Something happens. And I want you to kind of do Zach Morris the thing and just let the world freeze and let yourself freeze, and then let your consciousness step back and look at what your brain is doing and say, look at Sarah floundering right now. She's freaking out inside, but that's okay. That's an old construct that she used to have, but she's going to be okie dokie. She knows everything is figure outable. Everything is solvable. Everything. She has all the tools that she needs to accomplish, elevating up on the next step of her quest. So she knows she has her tools. Let's see how she reacts. Go. And then respond. That's your pause between action and reaction. What we talked about in the last few videos of the last few weeks is that space between action outside something happening and your reaction to it. That space can be infinite. It can be in breath, it can be a split second, or you can literally freeze, time out, be like, okay, what do I want to do here? How can I act as my highest self? How can me and my higher self merge into a beautiful being and act in that way? So let's really look at the month as a whole with that lens. How can you step a little bit back and just watch the whole thing happen and see if there are any cracks? See if you see, when we look at things vibrationally and we look at the world and we're just, just moving along in it and everything feels great. Everything feels good. You got your tasks, you got your work, you got your jobs to do, all that fun stuff. And then something's like, oh, what is this? I don't want to deal with this. What's going on over here? Transmute that. Look at that shit. Say, well, this is not vibe in my reality. It must be somebody else's reality. I don't agree with that timeline. That's not for me. Just shoot fly. Don't bother me. But just look at it vibrationally. Say, whenever I'm in this type of mode, things are good. If my face looks like this, something's got to go. Something's got to go. So let's break each week down. Today's the 1st, so let's go over, today's Friday the 1st, so let's go over now until next Saturday at 1st. So from now until the 9th, we have our new moon next week on Wednesday the 6th. The new moon is going to be at 13 degrees of Libra, and on that same day, Pluto is going to be going direct in Capricorn. So what do we know about those two things. So new moons, we know, are perfect times to manifest and plant seeds for the future. So, and with Capricorn, or with Pluto going direct in Capricorn, that can be transformations within how we view money, how we view our most like pentacle, most physical reality stuff. So we've been in retrograde for a little while with Pluto, and Pluto's our outermost planet. So it can be, you know, the greater good, or it can be like your deepest transformation. So let's look at going into our manifestations. Let's look at Pluto first. Let's acknowledge where we've really changed habits and we've really grown the fuck up when it comes to our finances, when it comes to our everyday responsibilities, when it comes to how we take care of ourselves and take care of people that maybe we're responsible for, or animals that we're responsible for, or communities that we're responsible for. So let's, before we even manifest, like, what have we learned, Dorothy? Go down that little road. And just really be grateful for yourself. Maybe set a 5-minute timer on that one and just daydream on how I've really grown, you know, financially, personally, and as an adult. How have I really like leveled the fuck up? And then going into your manifestations, I mean, we're in the house of Libra, which is a Venus-run house. It's air sign. It's, you know, a lot of different things are happening within that, how do I say this? If you're not really sure what you want and you're going back and forth on things, step back even farther, just like we did when it came to the month in and of itself. Step back for the positives. If something negative happens, you're going to step back and look at your brain. But if something positive, you're trying to plant some seeds. Say, for example, you're like, well, what do you want with your life? And I don't know if I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Step back, watch your brain like you're on safari, you're Zach Morris, that shit, and just be like, oh, Sarah's freaking out a little bit about having to make a decision about which way to go. What is it that she really wants here? She wants freedom. She wants love. She wants abundance. She wants wealth. She wants happiness. She wants community. She wants to give back effortlessly. So those are places to manifest from. Those are places to script from. Those are things that are really like beyond your ego. It's beyond what your physical human needs. It's for the greater good. Because when you're manifesting freedom and love and abundance, that's an energy that you're bringing down into this earth and then can mirror out for everyone else. So remember that. Ask for bigger and brighter and grander things, bigger than you think that you could ever possibly want, because you having that doesn't take anything away from anyone else. It just inspires them to do the same type of work to ask for more. So maybe after we've really like debriefed with ourselves and looked at where we've grown, personally, professionally, just as an adult, then we've decided we want some more freedom, we want some more wealth, we want some more abundance, bigger words. Maybe we can script those out together and just ask next month's us for those things. And I know that we've talked about that a little bit in as far as like how to write a letter to ourselves. So let me know in the comments below if anyone has trouble with their scripting or if anyone is a little too unfamiliar with that language, and we can go over that again together. But really, we're writing a letter as if it's a month from now, thanking us for pulling these things into our reality. So we can feel what that vibration feels like. So when I'm writing my scripting, which will be on Wednesday, October 6th, I'm going to be dating it Thursday, November 4th. And I'm going to say, Sarah, thank you for manifesting the following things in my reality. I am making this much money and I'm exponentially making more. So you have the thing and it's growing. I've incorporated so much more freedom into my everyday. I'm able to do what I want, when I want, how I want. It's bigger and brighter. So comment below. Let me know if you have any questions about scripting. I usually do 10 different things, but I include in those 10 things, I'm healthy, I'm vibrant, I am healing, I'm growing, I'm surrounded by love-filled beings, I'm surrounded by trustworthy, vibrant, beautiful beings, Starseeds, soul family. My clients find me effortlessly. The people that need me find me effortlessly. Like, these are super broad general terms. So my ego doesn't get caught up in the how it's going to happen. I just live into the feeling of it. So please let me know if that resonates with you, if that hits. That week, we also have on Thursday the 7th, we have Venus going into Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is the archer, is the forward thinker. It's the mutable fire sign. It's a little bit all over the place. They've got the sharp mouth. They're here, and then tomorrow they're in Peru. They're just fucking, you're gonna want to be out and about. You're going to be meeting new people, having grand new experiences, but just like going to the bar and sitting there and then being like, who's gonna buy me a drink? Come get it. And just enjoy that. So be a sassafras, be a sassafras to your full extent, but with kindness. I mean, Sages, oh my goodness, our fire words. I can fucking swear like the Dickens with Sagittarius. They are so gorgeous. So remember, we still have Scorpio season, but we're going into Sag. So that's exciting for Venus. So that'll be a lot of fun. So that is the first week of October. So with these energies and with what I was saying before, how are we going to step back a little bit and watch things happen? When we do our, how do I say it? I've started to adjust my work schedules around the moon cycles for numerous obvious reasons, for the work that I do and staying as clear as I do, because I just want to be able to stay in a healing space and stay in a clear, 5D mindset as often as I possibly can. So as much as you can protect your magic and as much as you can really advocate for yourself on the new moons, that's really the only kind of day that I would say, don't hide away from October. We know Mercury's in retrograde, so don't sign any big contracts. We can wait 3 weeks for that. Journal, fucking process. I'm not saying go out there and do all the things, but just don't stop living your life out of fear. Don't stop living your life out of oh my God, when's it gonna come? Don't do that. And this is for me as well. That's for me as well. When I come back and watch this video, I'm gonna be looking in my eyes, Sarah, go live your fucking life. So just watch, the triggers and what happens there in a way that's oh my God, look at my brain and how it's reacting to this. I used to go down these cycles. That's fucking cool. So set those little bits of boundaries for yourself, but don't stop living your life. Manifest on the day, on the new moon day, still do your witchy shit, still do your magic, but maybe not have it be as don't try to be the puppet master, try to be the director. Get up even higher in your consciousness, looking down. And when you're manifesting these positive things for yourself, that's just a mirror for the rest of the world to have it as well. So bring good things, bring abundance, bring happiness. And it's Libra season, so make it beautiful, girl. Fucking make it good. Make it good. All right. The second week of October, we're doing the 10th to the 16th. Saturn is going direct. Monday the 11th. Saturn to me is we're gonna fuck shit up. We're gonna knock it the fuck down. We're gonna punch you in the face with divine goodness. You want to learn your lesson? Fuck you, Saturn. I'm gonna teach you your lessons. Yeah, Saturn's in Aquarius. The revolutionary, the forward thinker, the community mindset. So when Saturn is here to fuck shit up, wants to fuck up some top-down authority, really wants to burn that motherfucker to the ground. And that's all I have to say about that. I have a lot more to say about that, but we're just going to leave it. I'm going to Eagles perch that, as Pam Gregory, one of my favorite astrologers, says. Where can you be on your Eagles perch for that one? So that is on Monday the 11th. So just keep an eye out for that one. That's going to be fun. that week, I would say, yeah, that's in the tumultuous month that we've got. That's the only transit to really look for. So let that one really, look at where that is in your chart. Look at where that Saturn going direct falls in your chart. Because that, you know, if it's the top-down authority, if it's all that in the outer world, that's fine. But like, it's our inner worlds that we're really looking to fix and make better, and so that we can be the best versions of ourselves and be the leaders that we came to this planet to be. So wherever that Saturn has been sitting and is now going direct in your chart, look at where like you felt kind of punched in the face with divine light, like in a good way, where God was like, how's it feel? I got rid of all the gook that was on your face. I got rid of all the gook on your face. You look so gorgeous. Oh, you're bleeding? That's fine. Heal yourself. You're good. You're good. You can handle it. You can handle it. So look at where Saturn's been kind of just like teaching you those hard lessons, and where you're really ready to just pick out those pieces and walk forward and move forward. Use the buttonhole analogy with Saturn. I've referenced this before, and my dear friend Gandalf has just, bless his fucking soul, gave me this analogy a long time ago, and it's really wonderful. So the buttonhole analogy is when you're going through, you know, a purge, a detox, when you're in recovery, when you're going through a massive change in your life that is forever, a forever change. Picture yourself as this human being that you are, that you have incarnated to be right now. Picture yourself as going through a buttonhole. And that's a fucking small buttonhole. You cannot bring your clothing. You cannot bring any of your things with you. You're going to lose layers of your skin. You're going to come out on the other side a brand new babe, refreshed and ready for nothing. But I'm kidding. You'll be ready for anything. But you'll be out on the other side, new as a lamb, and waking up like, what the fuck just happened? Oh my God, I'm healthy, I'm vibrant, I'm healing, I'm doing great. And then you're going to look through that little buttonhole and be like, oh my God, that's my old life. Those are my old belief systems. It's my family, my job, my possessions. And you reach through the buttonhole and you take whatever you'd like. You take as much as you want. You have free will. Take whatever the fuck you want. Like, I haven't had sugar in, what, almost 3 weeks? Like, not even a fucking blueberry? But I've had coffee. Pick your poison. Decide what it is that you want. You have free will. Decide. That's totally okay. That's totally okie dokie. Decide. Have whatever you want. But decide. What do you want to take through the buttonhole? The rest, leave that fucking shit behind. Sorry, something in my eye. Leave the rest behind. You don't need that shit. You absolutely don't need that shit. So look at week 2 of October as the buttonhole week. And maybe spend some time really journaling. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes of journaling, of just free journaling. Say, what do I want to leave behind? What have I really learned from? What have I grown from? Because all of this work that we're doing is to better ourselves, to better the world. That's it. We're not in competition with anyone else. There's nobody here to come save you. There's nobody here to fucking solve your problems for you. I'm not even the end all to be all for you. I'm just giving you tools to help yourself. Like, that's fucking cool. That's fucking cool. That's the fun part. Once you're a better version, you've leveled up, like, there's so much more celebration to have. Cycles, my dear. Cycles. All right. Week 3 of October. This is just dance. Be your fucking crazy self, but pretend that you're in like a bubble of crazy, and that like you are just on your own and you're not affected by anything that's happening that week. You are on your, as Pam Gregory says, your eagle's perch, watching life happen, but fucking smoke a joint and put on your favorite rage music and just dance in the fire. Dance in the fire, week 3. Dance in the fire. On Monday the 18th, we have Mercury going direct in Libra. We have Jupiter going direct in Aquarius. On Wednesday the 20th, we have a full moon at Aries at 27 degrees. And then on Saturday, the sun goes into Scorpio. Things are going to happen quick. Life's going to feel like go, go, go. Can you keep up? Keep the fuck up. Life's going to feel like working in a very, very busy restaurant. And you're in the kitchen and you're fucking maneuvering. It's like a Saturday night and you're going and you're going and you're going and you're going. Like, whatever is like your industry. No. I have to use the restaurant industry because it is not for the faint fucking hearted. It is not for thin-skinned people. Like, it is just like you. Yeah. So I'm going to use the restaurant industry. Pretend that the third week of October is like dancing in fire in the middle of a Saturday night shift at the busiest restaurant you could ever possibly imagine. That is like top tier fine dining. So you cannot fuck anything up. You cannot drop anything. You cannot make a mistake. You can't. You just can't. But you are flying around there. So how can you go into that shift? I mean, you bartenders are drinking their coffees. Well, everyone's drinking their coffees. People are eating their protein bars or having their avocados or just like having their meals and getting ready, having their water, setting up their little stations, setting up their water station, setting up all their things. Like, how can you just set for success if you know you're going into that? You know you're going into a massive, busy Saturday night shift. Maybe you're a little understaffed. Fucking own it. Own it. Don't bitch and complain the whole fucking time. Just fucking bring some good vibes. Pretend you just have like one headphone in and you can just hear some good music, good rage music, good tunes, and just fucking enjoy it. Enjoy it. Can we enjoy the fire as much as we enjoy the ocean? It's not real fire. It's just our ego that's telling us that it's a negative experience because of past experiences that we've had that make it a bad experience. What if we looked at the fire as like, holy shit, I'm dancing in fucking fire. I'm a badass. Like, I'm a fucking badass. I'm dancing in fire. Who gives a shit what everybody else around you is doing? Dance in the fire. You are in your safety bubble. You are fine and protected. You are divinely protected. You are a fucking blessed light being that's come to this world to create a new unit, not a new unity consciousness, but to help raise the vibration of the entire population to unity consciousness. Like, fucking stand out a little bit. Show people that no matter what, you can enjoy it. You can enjoy it. Enjoy the fucking ride. We didn't come to this planet to suffer. We came here to dance and have fun and be free and be wealthy and be vibrant and creative and successful. Sorry, I just got heated there. It's the coffee. I'll switch to water. Okay, so how can we reel it in, Sarah? Reel it in. How can we dance in fire? How can we really own that? Do some protection that week on yourself. Bubble yourself in just the... I love that noise. So picture putting yourself in a safety bubble and your family and your house and your friends and your pets, cars. Put everybody in a safety bubble. Put on your invisibility cloak. Get out there, witches. We're here to fuck shit up. We're here to show them how to enjoy this. Yeah. Yeah. We don't burn anymore. It's nice. It's nice. All right. The last week of October, week 4 of October. Is that it? Mars goes into Scorpio? That's the only one that I have written down. Well, let's do that and then Halloween. So it's the last week. Sun will be in Scorpio. Mars will join it in Scorpio. It'll be after all of the these 3 planets that have been in retrograde go direct. So let's really fucking enjoy the last week of the month. Pardon me. How will we take a little bit of like celebrate? That's what we can do. For every cycle, for every cycle. Let me see. Do I need to draw it? I don't think I need to draw it. For every single pattern, everything in this world is a cycle. Think of your birth chart as a cycle. Everything's a motherfucking cycle. Everything is a cycle. Born, you live, you die. Cycle. So look at, visualize a circle. We've had a very, very, very big month. We've started a quest. We've accomplished all these things. We've learned so much. Now we're at the end of the month. If all we do, this is a very difficult part. This is the hardest part. And I've referenced this. I think I did a whole video on this in August. Celebrate and don't dance in fire. Don't perform. Don't feel like you need to do anything, but celebrate. You know, how can you really celebrate yourself and your accomplishments? Like, what does the word celebrate even mean to you? It's so interesting how we really now, in the outer world, we're changing the way that structures are put together. I mean, systems are collapsing, policies and procedures are collapsing. And, you know, all of these things of like, what does success mean for me is collapsing. All of this is collapsing. What does celebration mean? Has that collapsed for you? It's collapsed for me a lot, especially with the food cleanse that I'm on right now. Because we've equated food to celebrating in so many different ways. Or at the end of the cycle, it's always like, oh, let's have a cookie. Oh, a piece of candy. Like that type of stuff. Why? Why? What does celebrate really mean? Why do I think I need food for it? Can I do something else? Is it community that I actually want? Is it celebrating with another person that I actually want? What does celebrating mean? It can look different for everyone. Celebrating can be getting a massage, just getting your nails done. Celebrating could be calling up an old friend and getting a cup of coffee. Celebrating could be getting a new set of tarot cards or something. Like, what does celebration mean to you? And how can you encompass that? Like in a full week, how can you incorporate celebration into your life? Because when we, that's to go back to the circle. We have to complete the circle. Celebration is what brings the beginning and the end together. If we don't celebrate, then it becomes that, oh my God, I could literally have never made that work better. I was going to try to draw this, you guys. Okay. I'm just so fucking jazzed that that just worked out. I can't even tell you. Like, so fucking jazzed. So when we celebrate, we end the cycle. If we don't celebrate, we are constantly upwardly forward thinking, oh, I have to develop more. Oh, I have to do more. Oh, I have to learn more. Oh, I have to do all this. Oh, I have to do all that. No, you don't. Because that spiral goes up and then it comes down. Or it goes down, 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 down. And that sucks too. So it's like, complete a cycle. Then you just start a whole new motherfucking cycle. A whole new chapter, a whole new volume, whatever the fuck you want. But this is vibrational. Whatever the fuck your brain tells you here, as forward thinkers, as leaders, as entrepreneurs, as light workers, as anyone who has that drive every morning, the urgency of 1,000 motherfucking suns to get up and change the world and do something, if you don't sit down and celebrate this, you're going to crash and burn. You're going to crash and fucking burn. You'll be fine. You'll phoenix and you'll come out of it. But like, don't you want sustainability? Don't you want to grow? Don't you want to enjoy your abundance? Enjoy your wealth? Enjoy your life? Complete a cycle. Celebrate. Go to a Halloween party. Call up your friends. Get some coffee. Get your fucking nails done. Do whatever the fuck you want. But find a moment in this world, in that week, to celebrate. To just fucking celebrate. Celebrate you. Celebrate life. Celebrate fire and water. Earth, air, fire, water. Celebrate everything. Celebrate existence. Celebrate a fucking flower. Carve a pumpkin. Go apple picking. whatever the fuck you want to do. If you're going into spring, go look at a flower garden, plant a fucking tree, clean your house. Like, that can be celebration. Enjoy it. You're worthy of celebrating. You are worthy of good things happening to you, my friends. You are worthy. We always expect the bad. We expect the negatives. We expect them to really, of course something shitty would happen to me. Of course the world would be this. Can we expect some goodness? Can we invite celebration into our lives? I think we can. I think we can. I think that's about it. Trusting your intuition, being prepared, how to step back and watch your thoughts like you're on safari, and look at the cracks in your reality. I didn't mention that one. In October, I'd like you to really look at, was that a glitch in the Matrix? Did that happen? Was that like a bug in my reality? Was that like a thing? Nah, no, that wasn't that. That's a glitch in your reality, my friend, in your reality. When something doesn't fit, really just ponder that. It doesn't fit in your reality. That's profound. Let that resonate. Let that sink in. Like, I'm not going to butcher it anymore. But when you see a glitch in your reality, that's your reality. This is awesome. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome. Thank you so much. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful for you all. Please comment below what is working for you, what is not working for you. Like, give a thumbs up, share this video. There are links below or on Instagram. Actually, I won't be able to post this on Instagram. So links below for donations, for tips, for pay it forward. If you've found this content to be helpful at all, I am so grateful for every single one of you. I'm grateful for the life that I have and the ability to offer this to you in a way that is donation based. So please let me know how I can be most helpful for you. Please go back and watch this video, numerous times. And at the beginning of week 2, the beginning of week 3, and the beginning of week 4, please reach out directly if you have any questions or if there's anything at all that I can do to be most helpful for you. My soul and heart is just bursting at the seams being able to do these things and to be able to connect with you in the ways that I've been able to. So thank you for inviting me into your life and for being a part of my everyday. I couldn't be more grateful. I love you. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.